When are we going to stop running from what's meant for us? When are we going to just stop going back to the things that hurt us the most? I've just been pondering on this thought. If you keep running back to what hurt you, the thing that's looking for you will never be able to find you. Because you keep running from it. You keep running. You keep running. You keep running from your own healing. You keep running. It's time to stop. And I feel a lot of the times we keep running from, the things that are actually good for us. And instead we keep clinging to the things that are not good for us. Whether that be people or different situations like toxic home situations or even addictions, nicotine, smoking, cigarettes, all that stuff. But this is a serious topic, but we can start with the people, right? A lot of times we just run back to these people because we just feel so comfortable with them. They know all our insecurities. They know all of our secrets. Shoot, we fart on each other too. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Yeah, so we're gonna get real serious here. We gotta stand firm on who we are. We gotta stand firm on what we believe in. Because essentially, if you're saying to yourself that you believe in these things, but you're still hanging around these people and you're still going back to this person, even though they overstepped your boundaries and they're overstepping on the principle that you have for yourself, essentially you're telling yourself that you are not worthy enough to receive true love. That's not true at all. Because let me tell you this, Christ has us breathing air in our lungs right now. The universe is giving us air to breathe in our lungs right now. Each and every single one of us share the same air. We breathe and exhale these same things. We all share the same pain. Just, same principle, different language. We all go through the same experiences. So when I tell you that these people are disrespecting you, and it starts with you disrespecting yourself by even staying in this situation, by even going back to them, because you know how far you came. You know what I'm saying? You know everything that you've been through. Nobody else knows that but you. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop going back to these people who hurt us. We got to. And I know it can be hard to say no to some things because, like I said, these people know everything about us. We shared so many things with these people. But man, there's somebody out here who's actually trying to love you. God is waiting for you to heal, and God is waiting for you to separate yourself from these people and just to go in some space of isolation, to be by yourself, to just be alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't always need to be by somebody, bro. I'd rather be alone than to be with somebody who's continually disrespecting me. I know that for a fact. You just gotta love yourself enough. Like, where's the self-love at? You gotta stand on who you are. Stand on your beliefs. Stand on what you believe in, man. Where's the self-love at? You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I will not tolerate this anymore. Because there is something out there. There's someone out there to give you more love than to keep pouring out from yourself and pouring out love from you. I guess I'm trying to say, excuse me. And to get nothing back in return. I'm not trying to say nothing because obviously if you keep associating with these people, with these drugs, it's obviously giving you something back, right? But not everything that you're receiving is what's truly good for you. That's what I'm getting at. Sometimes I come on here and I feel like I'm a hypocrite because I struggle with the same things I talk about, and I may go and smoke again, or I may go and do the same thing I'm telling y'all not to do. But I say that to say that we all go through the same things. Like, just because I come on here to make inspirational, motivational content and to give you guys all encouragement to keep loving, to keep being open, to keep finding yourself, and to keep being who you are, I still struggle with these things. That's why I feel it's important for you to take yourself seriously. Because like I said, if you keep hanging around these people, if you keep smoking, if you keep hitting that nicotine, If you keep cursing, if you're trying to break bad habits, just in general, bro, you need to stop running back to the things that broke you. And sometimes we need to hit rock bottom. Why? Because we're so blind to what this thing is doing to us. We can't see what it's doing to us right now, but down the line, you'll look back, you'll just be like, okay, that person really wasn't good for me. Okay, maybe I should really just put this down. Maybe I'm gonna just see them one more time. I'm gonna hit that one more time. I'm gonna sleep with her one more time. I'm gonna kiss her one more time. I'm gonna hit that Nick one more time. I promise you this is the last one. I promise you this is the last one. All right, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do this. Tomorrow I'm gonna do that. Bro, it's the excuses never end. We make so many excuses for other people. We make so many excuses for ourselves. Why? I feel like every time you make an excuse, it's just giving you more of a reason to keep doing that thing. Oh, I'm depressed. I'm only depressed because... Bro, you have to love yourself enough to understand that these things are not good for you. And I spoke about a broad amount of topics, but you can apply this to any principle in your life because it's the same principle, different language. It's the same problems, different shape, different color, different font. Pain is no different than pain. Suffering is no different than suffering. Addictions are no different than addictions. Love is no different than love, right? So you have to apply this to all areas of your life. How much do you love yourself enough to say, you know what, this ain't working out for me? How much do you love yourself enough to say, you know what, I stopped today. I stop right now. How much do you love yourself enough to, you know what, I'm gonna start journaling today? There's a lot of things that we don't do, but it's what we are doing. That's what it's all about. You could think about what you're not doing all the time. You could think about where you want to be and what's stopping you from where you're trying to go, and who, what, where, when, why. You could do all those things, but everything is possible from the present moment. All the dreams that you want to achieve is possible from this present moment, and it's up to you. Letting go of the things that are not meant for you. You can't just keep running back to what breaks you. But the beautiful thing about that is you get stronger. I don't know if y'all heard the term, when you break a bone, it grows back stronger. It comes back stronger, but you're still able to break it, right? A lot of us just keep breaking our bone, and we just let me keep breaking our bone. Let me keep breaking my elbow some more. God forbid that happens, But I'm using that as a philosophy. Like, bro, why do we keep breaking our own heart so much? Why do we keep breaking our own promises so much? And nothing comes back from that but more pain and more agony, more suffering. When God gives us a choice to choose what's right from what's right and what's wrong. And some of us are so oblivious to what's right that we keep doing the things that are wrong because we feel like that's what we are. We feel like the only love that we're able to receive is from the people that hurt us. We feel like the only love and the only place we're able to stay is the versions that are inside of us that are so addicted to, like I said, the addiction, smoking, drinking. You don't need any of that. You just need yourself. You need God. You need Christ. But more importantly, you need more action. Because the bridge from where you want to be and the person you are now, or I should rephrase that, from the person you are now to where you want to be, the only bridge from these two things is with action. I have nothing else to say. You have to put in more action. You have to try harder. Simple as that. If you know people are not good for you, if you know things are not good for you, then you have to try to make a change in your life for yourself. That's all I'm getting at. So stop running from the things that are meant for you You know, stop running back to the things that broke you. There's things that you need to do in order for you to be happier, in order for you to feel more fulfilled. Do those things. If you guys want a manifestation guide on how I manifested love in my life, click the link in my bio. It's $7. I'm also coming out with an ebook on lust. So yeah, I'm dropping that real soon. I love you all. Have a blessed one.